Hello, everyone. Welcome to our series on the vagina's mental health, whereby we looked at the differences between the vulva and the vagina in episode 1. And we said the vulva is everything on the outside, while the vagina is everything on the inside. We also said the vagina is self cleaning, while the vulva you have to wash with clean water and unscented soaps. Today, we are going to dive deeper to look at what really happens inside the vagina and why good hygiene matters. Just imagine that your vagina has an environment of its own, made up of a climate which we call pH, which is a control system of the vagina, constituting also a security system or a security personnel, which are the good bacteria, and the troublemakers, which includes the bad bacteria and yeast. The lactobacillus are the dominant and protective bacteria inside the vagina. They produce what we call lactic acid. It helps to keep your pH low at around 3.8 to 4.5. Bacillus also produces what we call hydrogen peroxide, which kills harmful bacteria and also releases bacteriocins, which acts as natural antibiotics which fight against the bad guys that comes. Lactobacillus also helps to strengthen the vaginal lining and keep things balanced. Basically, they are like the vagina security team and cleaning crew. We have the yeast, which constitutes the troublemakers. This little fungus is always around, but if the good bacteria drops, that is the lactobacillus balance is disturbed, it starts partying, causing yeast infections. That is when you start feeling itching and you have thick white discharge. The next housemates in the vagina are called Gardnerella, which chill in a very small number in the vagina. But when the normal balance of the vagina is disturbed as a result of using harsh soaps or using antibiotics unnecessarily, it can cause what we call bacterial vaginosis. It produces a smelly, fishy odor and makes you feel uncomfortable. It always loves coming back because this particular set of bacteria and yeast produce what we call biofilms. Biofilms are a hideout that these microorganisms produce to hide away from our immune systems and drugs and gives them abilities to always recall or come back. All these bacteria put together in a normal vagina environment helps to protect women from infections. They keep our vagina discharge healthy. They help to maintain fertility, our fertility for the women because I'm a woman. They help to support a healthy pregnancy and also to fight against sexually transmitted illnesses and to keep inflammations very low in the vagina. So, how do infections happen? When you use scented soaps or douches, you wear tight pants or sweaty clothes, stress too much, that is, you are not like psychologically balanced, infections occur. When you also use antibiotics unnecessarily, you kill the good guys and the bad ones take over. That's when infections like bacterial vaginosis, yeast and urinary tract infections can come knocking. Thank you for staying tuned to episode 2, part 1 of the Vagina's Mental Health series. See you in part 2 of episode 2 of the Vagina's Mental Health series, where we are going to be looking at the do's and the don'ts of intimate hygiene. Thank you, and I love you all. Bye.